most
Says where
comfortable
they
camps?
wait.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Guajome Esports versus RUHS High School. So this is game one of this set, and let's see how this goes. So if you guys don't know, this is
Alright.
brought to you by PlayVS and my co-commentator.
Yes, I am Damien, and I'm here today to, well, talk about the game too.
I love this. It's starting awesome already.
Yeah, let's talk about their bans right now, since we have the time. Like, Mundo ban, like, that Mundo has been really good lately, and I've seen him more and more, like, very often, so it does make sense that he's being banned.
Yeah, for sure. Mundo is definitely a strong character, especially with his damage scaling with his health. Is a really thing to be scared by. Hello,
Yeah,
Harmon.
and
Welcome to the stream.
especially with our what's it called, with our top laner Orlando, who does play a lot of um Mundo recently.
Yeah, so let's move on to a couple of other bans. Shen, I've heard they banned Shen because one of the players on the RUHS side is a pretty good Shen player and he plays a lot. Camille, I understand that you just rather not deal with her, and same with Viego. Viego can get really strong very quick.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, it's like Viego also, because our one of our players also plays a lot of Viego. But what I don't really understand is like, oh wait, no, whoops, sorry. I just realized that it wasn't their ban for Viego, it was our ban for Viego, which also makes sense because Viego is really strong. Ooh, and with that Graves pick,
Graves is
Graves
definitely strong.
really strong right now, and that could like be very detrimental to our team.
Oh, for sure. And if you
Mhm.
notice, they actually banned Misfortune, which is one of the main ADCs for our ADC
For
player Shamoy.
yeah,
So they definitely did their research on this team they're going up against, known as
mhm.
Guajome.
And it's kind of odd right now because we're like, the reason why well, you probably don't know this, but the top laner is uh Orlando, or Demon and a half, but he's picking a bot laner because what they're gonna do is they're gonna switch it up after they choose their characters. They're just gonna switch up who's in which order.
Oh yeah, for sure. And what I like about here is that they bring out the volley bear. I'm not sure if you're aware, Damien, or how many of the last games you watched, but volley bear wasn't a very common pick throughout last season nor this season. He hasn't been brought
Oh
out yet.
yeah, if yeah, I was there last season. But
He
yeah,
was
I
only
do
brought out
understand
one
that
or two games,
Play
maybe.
Bear wasn't there very often.
Yeah, one or two games, and like he's not like a weak champion. The thing is, it's a great starting champion because if they lose this game, they can counter pick with their mains.
Hmm.
So that's definitely a great thing to have in your back pocket.
And now we got a Lucian, most likely ADC, right? Oh, and there's the Katarina ban. It's always Katarina ban, especially with our mid laner being Aiden or Acipiter. He is his best when he's playing Katarina,
Oh, for
and
sure.
yeah, he really dominates the field.
Oh yeah, no, his Katarina's very fast. Like,
Very good too. He has a lot
yeah,
of practice with that character.
he definitely knows how to work her. I mean, the
Mhm.
Rise band coming out. Uh, Rise is very strong
Uh,
late, so I'm
you want any context for the Rise band? Like, is this one of their team's players like play Rise a lot?
not really. I mean, there's this he one from my knowledge, one of the mid laner played only like 2 games on Rise, and
Hmm.
one didn't do too well, and the other one he did pretty well. But that's the thing is that even if you go even on Rise, he is still a late game champ.
That's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty interesting though. Like, I mean, Rise right now. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not the best. You can definitely go with another pick other than Rise. But I guess, I mean, our team probably does have its reasons for banning Rise, and it's especially definitely has reasons for banning Teemo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Teemo is is an odd one.
Teemo
He's
is.
not overpowered, but the way he can just place mushrooms all around their you know, jungle, like those are free wards in a sense, you know. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's literally a scout, like his character. He's a scout for the team. He basically searches for people and finds them, and then tells basically the entire team where those people are, especially if they're invading or are in their own jungle too.
So yeah, I was actually a little bit surprised by the Teemo ban because Teemo, I I know this is controversial, but he is really bad character, like generally
Ooh,
speaking. But the thing
they're
is, as a set with a top laner, that blind canceling out his W, which is like good portion of his damage, uh,
wait,
being able to blind
yeah.
that and render that ineffective is definitely pretty brutal. So I
Yeah,
understand that.
but I do want to bring something up.
Yep.
Their team, the opposing team, decided not to ban one character. That is extremely interesting. Because, like, honestly, I would have expected a Hecarim ban.
I would have
Because
expected something, yeah.
what's it called? Our jungler, Unpredictable R, or Raya, he's really, really good on that Hecarim. And, like, I just wasn't expecting, like no Hecarim fan. It's just I don't know, blows
Yeah.
my mind. And
That,
I also didn't expect that he would choose Volibear over Hecarim because he is better on Hecarim than he is Volibear in
yeah.
my experience with playing with him.
Fair enough. I believe so. I was in here pre-game lobby, so this is some top secret stuff. Don't tell
Yeah.
anyone. But
Well, we're streaming it. We're
I
streaming
know,
it.
I know. Um,
Uh,
but they decided they wanted to go more tanky for this game and just be able to
well,
sustain in fights.
that does explain the Oriana pick too, and the Rakan. Even
Yeah,
though they're not tanky in general, they do have a lot of like boosts and stuff to make themselves and other teammates tankier. And
they,
especially with that set and Volibear, they'd have a lot of sustain on their team.
yeah, that's true. They do give themselves a lot of team sustain.
But there is a problem. If that is a standard Graves, which probably is, they're gonna go lethality, and that would be very, very difficult for our team to handle if they do go lethality. Because it would be they'd be piercing through our like sets or Volibear's armor, and that's not very good.
True. Yeah, lethality is gonna be a little bit scary. But let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see how they build, um, and how they play out this game. So that one,
yeah.
oh, you should have been here for last set. Actually, there was a Ornn and a Malphite talk, and late game you kind of
Ooh,
expected just about how uninteresting that fight was. By the
yeah.
way, they both went tank, full tank.
Of course.
It was the
Very uninteresting.
longest thing ever. It's like a whole 30-second fight between the two.
I mean, okay. That is interesting, but having set top lane is always interesting though. He makes the fights really cool. There's always like that last ditch moment where he's like no health, but he unleashes his most powerful attack, of course, the haymaker, and he basically takes the win. That's how it usually goes with set.
That's true.
Because for those of you who don't know, set whenever he takes damage, he gains basically he has an energy bar for whenever he takes damage. And when he takes more damage, the energy bar fills up. And when he's at max energy, using your W causes you to unleash a more powerful version of your W, which is the Haymaker. And it basically gives you a giant shield, and the middle does more damage and also more true damage. Basically, would like be really good against tanks too, which I feel like is definitely an advantage when facing against an Orin, because Orin does have a dash, but it's usually used to go in, so escaping his haymaker is going to be very difficult for him.
That is very true. That and just in case you guys couldn't follow that all completely, to put it a lot simpler, uh, if you're newer to this game, it's basically a counter. The more damage you do to him, well, you're gonna be hurting yourself if you get caught. So
Yeah.
it's really a brutal thing, and that's actually something that's been abused quite a bit. But here we go. The game is starting. I'll take off the intermission screen so you guys can see again.
I am kind of depressed though that they like I know people probably won't know, but there's an item in the game called Stride Breaker, and it did make Set a really strong champion, but they did nerf it to where you don't have the dash from that ability anymore, so it's not as strong as it used to be.
Not at all. But let's
Yeah,
see what let's see what he goes for the build, whether it's mathematically correct or
yeah, yes, it's definitely mathematically correct. You already see the Conqueror. If it's Conqueror, it's of course going to be mathematically correct.
quite possible.
Yeah. Or he could be like, well, I know. I mean, he's not going the right runes for lethality set, but he could maybe go lethality set, which is also pretty good.
I believe the lethality set would be pretty bad in this matchup, though.
Yeah,
All of them are
definitely. In
ranged,
this in this
except for
in
Orin.
this matchup, it would be bad except for winning top lane specifically, because of course it's an Orin, and going lethality set would make him just crush his armor, which would be really good. But the
Yeah,
rest of the team would be a bad matchup.
yeah. So let's see. Oh, Frosted Ezreal is a pretty cool skin. But we're
Oh,
about to get into the game.
yeah, yeah, but like, let's examine the skins. Those are pretty cool.
Captain
All of our
Booty.
teammates have skins except for Orlando, Demon and a half. As you guys should always remember, having a skin makes you 1,000% times more better at the game.
Not only that, it buffs your character.
True, it's just better. Please don't take this with a grain of salt if that's not actually true, but it is.
It is, but it isn't, boys and
It
girls.
is, but it isn't. Yes.
Alrighty.
All
And the
right.
players are off. Summoner's
Boys
Rift.
are off. We're starting top lane, it seems, and our jungler is going. Oh, they're gonna do their. So we practiced this before in our practice sessions. Basically, we all go to bot lane to try to place wards there to get vision. But it seems like they have the exact same plan, which is I guess this is a fair trade off because we're both forced to back out.
We did
Pretty
unfortunately
much.
lose a flash though from memories.
Yeah,
So it was a little bit in their favor, but as long as bot just like be's a little bit careful, it won't affect them too much.
yeah, definitely.
So both sides back off, and looks like they're heading to their lanes.
Ooh, it looks like they're gonna go for no, it's just a word.
And a
Never
little bit
mind.
of false information by Team RUHS.
Yeah.
Thinking
Oh
that
look, the good luck, have fun. Those are pretty nice.
on both sides, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Both sides are a bit confused about what happened, which, fair enough.
If you could, good Sir Tyler, please turn off Fog of War.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We want to see the entire map.
Alrighty. And something that I've noticed about this competition is that, or this comp by Team RUHS, is that they don't have, like, a ton of. How do I say
Ooh.
this? The Vex is very open after her meter is gone.
Yeah,
'Cause that
it was
is one of
also
the downsides.
it's extremely risky to take Vex in right now because it is a new character, and I feel like it wasn't the smartest play because Vex could have a lot of people still don't know a lot about Vex, and maybe she has a lot of exploit. Basically, there's not enough practice. There's not enough time to practice this character in the
Yeah.
time given, to play her in ranked, especially in a competitive scene right here. And it looks like our bot lane is taking a massive amount of damage from the Lucian.
Yes, you definitely have to be careful with these guys.
Yeah, they're playing to win.
Then top is just
Ooh.
batting back and forth.
Yeah, top lane is more in our set's favor right now, though. Makes sense because of his true damage.
That is very true. No pun intended.
Yes.
Graves clearing his red buff right now. But Volibear
Alright.
already cleared his. And it looks like Graves is heading up for a gank up top.
Actually, oh yeah, you're right. Oh no, he's gonna be. Looks like our set is gonna be caught.
Let's see how Set does.
There's no way he takes it. Oh, nope, he didn't take it.
Unable to
Yeah,
seal out that kill.
unable to get that kill.
At
That
the,
is unfortunate.
now, that wasn't exactly in Team Guajome's favor, but at the very least, they canceled out flashes. It could have
That
been
is
worse.
true.
He
It
could have
been
took
much
flash
worse.
without dying, or without flashing himself, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, I feel like the flash was more. Right now, I feel like the flash is more important than the death.
The flash can definitely pull things out, especially because of Set's early game. But it looks like Graves
Yeah.
is heading right back up top and backing
Yeah,
up.
I guess Graves is camping out top lane.
Skirmish
while
down
our,
bottom.
Yeah, skirmish in the bottom while our Volibear's down here doing work. Not able to secure a kill, unfortunately. Looks like our set is taking some damage.
Owen just batting him. Owen is so powerful sometimes.
Yeah. Orin can be really strong. And our mid lane also not doing too hot because Vex is still really strong against early Orianna. Because Orianna is definitely more of a late game character than there's yeah, this is the fault of ooh,
Oh,
that's
Graves coming out.
Graves coming out.
Let's see if he'll be able to get his W up in time. And unfortunately not able to do it. Owen somehow surviving
and
that shot.
Orin almost died from that. But it's crazy how he actually wasn't able to, like, that he was able to survive a tower shot. That's the most surprising right now. I didn't expect it.
For sure. Alrighty. Mid lane just seems to be kind of chilling out. They're not doing too
Yeah.
much right now. If we take a look at the items and the CS, they're just canceling
Yeah.
out right now. They're just trying to CS and farm up.
That is pretty true. We're losing a bit more though. I guess we do get the first dragon. Team Guajome getting the first dragon would be very beneficial, especially before Herald, because you usually want to get the dragon before Herald, so you can have pressure on Herald too. Ooh, looks like Grave is also invading our Guajome's jungle, which is really good. But I mean, yeah, I guess nothing that Bully can do about it.
Yeah, Bully isn't aware so far from what we know. So
But it's still more worth because they got dragon.
yeah, that's true. They did get Dragon. And the thing is that like most of Team Guajome's like traditionally are early game champs, but from what I heard, they're gonna be building tank. So that will cancel it out a bit more, not to mention they do have an Orianna.
Yeah.
Mixed in with that Elder Drag. Well, not that Elder, sorry. That Ember Drake. That's gonna be a
Yeah.
great combo. Ult
Oh,
coming
no.
out by Ornn. Set not having his yet, missing his W.
Oh,
Just
this does
getting-
not look good for our set here.
Ornn
Not
on
looking the best. Orin almost taking him out. Good thing our set is pretty tanky.
That's true.
Ooh.
Anything less and Sec would have probably been dead.
Their team already took a tower plate bot lane, which is not very good. Also, the thing with Orin is that he can build his item. He doesn't have to back to build his items, or you know. So
Yeah, not
it's
fully.
not fully. It's a good advantage that he has.
Yeah, Ornn is definitely made to stay in lane for quite a while with his
Yeah.
extra health, base stats, and being
And
able to
just
build
building-
partial items.
Yeah. Oh
Another
no.
dash coming in from Ornn.
Another dash. Orin taking it too.
Set actually winning that trade by a hair, but
Well, I feel like you shouldn't really be taking short trades with the set. What you should be doing is fully committing if you're gonna kill the set, and knowing if you can kill the set. Because he's always able to heal with his passive, which is being that he's able to... Oh, that was really bad on Orin's part. Because, yeah, set has natural healing. Not to the extent of someone like Garen, but he still has pretty decent natural healing.
Rakan Flash was burnt, so was Ori on the
Yeah.
teleport, but they
Oh no.
did trade out kills.
Trying to bait out the ult from Vex, unable to though, and also getting a Lucian ult.
Oriana just trying to live. Unfortunately, not able to. Yumio coming out.
Ooh. Yeah, and that's a death.
Unpredictable Ori just trying to get out with his life.
Yeah.
Rakan trying to help him out.
Too. Oh, going back in was not the play. Definitely was not the play.
3-on-1 now.
Rakan taking the L for that one too.
Unfortunately, Guajome is down by 5 kills. Nothing they can't come back from, but they're gonna have to definitely
but they're also
be
down
careful.
CS too, which is even worse, especially for our Volibear, because they're just taking his jungle now at this point. That's really bad.
Very true.
Since Set is okay, like he's not the most big brain champion. You don't need to have a massive brain to play him, but he is really good if you like use a bit more brain power than your opponent.
Yeah, for sure. You can outplay
Definitely.
your opponents in power ways.
Yeah, but he's definitely more of a I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can type of character.
One dashing out, realizing he'll lose that trade.
Because he's more about like I'm gonna win the fight, and like he usually wins the fight because that's how he kind of works. Ooh, this is a really good by our Volibear taking out that Graves in his jungle, also being able to take out his jungle. I feel like we're gonna see a comeback from this Volibear.
Being able, if you just notice, Volibear just got a shutdown on Graves for 350 gold and took his red buff. That's on top of a kill.
That's huge. And also, if he's able to, he can probably secure this Herald too.
For sure.
Of course. Set taking massive damage.
Orno coming out. Volibear trying to help, but unfortunately not able to do anything.
Oh, looks like their Vex is coming up too. Not the best.
Looks like they're gonna collapse on Volibear.
No, because the Orin is very blind.
The damage coming out from Vex.
Oh,
Volibear answering right back.
Volibear answering that damage right back.
Volibear R's out. But he did in fact survive. Yumi dead, not able to hop back on the...
Yumi dead, which is so odd.
Actually...
Rakan moving against his freaking Lucian.
Set trying to beat this Orin. Unfortunately, has to back off.
Yeah, because he's like pretty under tower, which is not the best for attacking.
If we take a look at items, it does look like Set is building sustain, so he is going Goy Drinker.
That's so interesting. The Graves, instead of going like your Eclipse, he actually went Gale Force, which is actually really interesting. Because I would have expected an Eclipse.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know because I can't tell.
Especially on their teamish, it would. I wouldn't. Well, let's see what this Graves is thinking. Because let's see if it actually helps him out in the end, or if Eclipse would have been the better option.
Yeah, for sure.
Me personally speaking, I still think Eclipse was personally the better option, but we gotta see it from this guy.
So it looks like Volibear is going to have a change of plans. It looks like he is in fact going Divine Sunderer. A little bit different.
Ooh.
But let's see if he builds out the rest as tank.
Divine Sunderer is a really good item, and like, he can definitely rock it out. But like, I mean, yeah, I can see it. If he goes the rest tank items, it actually would be very beneficial. Because he also gets a bit of that penetration to be able to take down characters like Orin. Because Orin late game is extremely tanky.
True.
And I do feel like the Divine Sunder would help a bit.
So Seth farming on the tower. Let's see how he's doing in CS. About 20, a little more than 20 CS down, which isn't too bad for being 1 and 3.
Yeah.
But let's see how we'll be able to bring this back, because Seth won't outscale one, but he will definitely do a lot of damage to one if he's going mathematically correct due to that true damage.
Yeah. Also, like, Lucian really hitting hard down there too.
Oh yeah, for sure. W
Oh,
coming out. Volibear, nice
Volibear
stun.
coming in with a great gank.
Graves is there with his spear.
Unfortunately, no ult, which would have actually been very good for the set. Oh no, this is bad. Yeah, the set shouldn't have used ult there. It moved him out of tower. He should have positioned himself better before using ult, which is usually what you have to do with set. Set's definitely like if you can position his ult really well and get someone under tower that way, it would be very beneficial. And
Big heal.
that Vex, with that absolute bait, that was kind of crazy.
That was a brutal heal.
Now that was a brutal heal and a bait.
And a
And
bait.
Lucian taking out first tower, and second tower also going down. This is not looking good for Team Guajome.
Looks like there's gonna be a fight in jungle between Volley and Graves.
Oof.
Volibear backing off.
Yeah.
So it's looking a little bit not in their favor for Team Guajome, but I mean, they did pick up some important kills so far. So let's see how they can capitalize on it.
They are They are 7 kills behind though, which is pretty.
It's less
not
than
the
ideal.
best. Yeah, less than ideal. And I'm also about to kill this Vex if they can kill. I mean, I guess. Oh, there's a slow. Yeah, I was expecting it. Lucian ulting. Lucian really on with these ults. Like, he's wasted a few of them, but that was a pretty sick nasty ult.
That ult was in fact brutal, just demolishing all of Oriana's health. But that Vex is getting really strong.
Oh no.
2v1, Rakan and Volibear trying to take out this Ornn.
A level 11 Ornn. Already extremely tanky. 3 towers gone. That's so.
Teleport coming out by Vex down bot.
Vex taking a kill. Another kill.
Yeah, that was a hard kill to that was a hard thing to dodge.
Yeah, especially with Vex's passive, makes it extremely hard for people to avoid her, especially if she catches them off guard.
Yeah.
Because once you get feared, it's basically over.
That's true. Vex just does too much damage, but Ornn's split pushing top. Set's looking like he's trying to stop it. But Ornn's gonna get a significant amount of damage.
Off this tower, yeah. Looking, honestly, an ult here would actually be pretty wise, I would say. Yep, there it is.
Just Ezreal.
Ezreal doing damage. Ooh, and getting the kill, too. I think it was more worth for Ezreal to get the shutdown because of, well, Ezreal late game does a lot of damage, too. But they did have to sacrifice the dragon for that one.
Very true. Volibear going in. Yuumi ult coming out.
Yeah, Yuumi ult. Ooh.
The Qs are real.
Getting a oh my god, that
Graves. Okay,
Graves like,
dying barely.
Which is so odd.
I am mind boggled. How did he?
Dude, I swear these are honestly, these are some hacks, bro.
0 lifesteal.
0 lifesteal. How did he survive that?
I must
like. I know he died late afterwards, but like he survived a full-on. Wait, what is Ezreal's move that he shoots the ring around you?
Oh, that's his W.
Yeah, he survived his W and an auto attack, which also his W does empower his auto attack if he hits them with it.
It empowers anything.
Yeah, it empowers like everything in his kit, which is crazy how he was unable to kill that time.
Vex dead, unfortunately.
Vex very much dying here, and then taking another kill is our. Oh god, Oriana dying brutally, and our Volibear ain't doing too good. Ooh, Volibear getting a kill. Actually, scratch that. Volibear is doing amazing.
Big headbutt by Ornn.
Yeah,
triple
kill. I actually might bring it back. That right there, very major.
Team RUHS possibly just threw the game. Now they are still 5
Yeah.
kills above,
They're
but they just get 3 kills.
They're getting a little. They are getting a bit cocky though. I can tell you that much. They're definitely
for sure.
strutting their stuff. You know,
For sure. Giving 3 kills
giving
to
3
a
kills,
jungle.
that's major. I've seen games where there was a Camille in the game, got like 5 kills, and they ended the game and basically won the entire game. It was crazy. There's like, ooh, oh, too bad that Shelly didn't get all the way through.
Yes, it is.
That would have been some major damage for Team Guajome, but unfortunately they stopped it.
So it looks like everybody's starting to group up a little bit more. Obviously, it's getting around team fight time. Just primer team fight.
Yeah, Vex during team fights is really strong because of her fear.
Very true.
But
Big stone coming out from Volley.
Fear, yeah.
What just
spending
right.
that fear was not the right play. She should have saved it for for a better option there. But Lucian taking another tower, Lucian with the split pushing, Graves with the split pushing, and Ornn with the split pushing.
Actually, I had this discussion with Guajome's own mid laner, Acipiter, earlier, and asking him, when you went Vex, he went Vex in the last set, if you weren't aware. Why did he go Everfrost? And
what
then
did you say?
Something that is very smart from him is that after Vex spends her fear, she's just a sitting duck. She can't do much more than that. So having an Everfrost to help cover that weakness and extend CC or help protect her on the tower is very beneficial for her.
You know what? That is some wise words coming from our mid laner. Our mid laner is already extremely experienced, especially in the ways of playing. Well, I wouldn't say mages as much as assassins because he plays mostly Katarina and plays Katarina the best. But as a mid laner, he is extremely skilled.
For sure. And looks like Ornn's just split pushing with Yuumi on top.
Yeah, that's very dangerous. I don't like stopping that is gonna need at least 2 people.
For sure, they're gonna have to at least cancel out the numbers.
Yeah.
Ooh. Set getting a big grab.
Set trying to take down this Vex.
Vex unfortunately missing all of her fears.
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh shoot, Aiden. I mean, Acipiter using Orianna ult on that. I don't think that was worth. Especially knowing that probably can't stop that. Ooh.
They did in fact get rid of teleport though. Actually, that was actually really smart by Acipiter. If you notice, Orianna ults a third of the way charged now. And she just took down Ornn's TP. So great trade.
This set really bloodthirsty for this Vex.
Ezreal trying to stop taking this ward, but not able to do much damage, unfortunately.
Vex is definitely Vex in the terms. Yeah.
Oh, big ult.
Yeah, big ult. She's dead. I knew that Set was gonna win that specifically because of his heal that he gets. His base healing is actually super good.
Great teleport by
yeah,
Set.
They dang.
They
took another dragon. And one more dragon and they get Soul. And especially the Ocean Soul is really hard to fight against.
That's very true. But I think
it would be extremely beneficial for our team specifically though, because of our Set and Volibear, because they both have heals.
Yeah, that is very true. Big charm coming out from Rakan. Yuumi ult unfortunately stopping the push. Set trying to finish him off. Able to snipe him.
Getting the nice with the extra ignite. I'm pretty sure from someone. I don't know who ignited.
Let's see.
From the Rakan ignite. It was the Rakan.
Was it Rakan ignite?
I'm pretty sure it was Rakan ignite. It's on cooldown right now.
Yeah, I guess it was Rakan ignite.
Yeah, barely getting the kill too.
Ornn has no mana down mid. Sitting duck.
Ooh, this is what I really like about Volibear. His engage is way, like really good. If you're able to use it correctly, it's just really, really strong.
That is very true. Unfortunately, though, it is a very hard commitment.
Against champions like these who can basically push you away and kite you as much as these guys can, it's not that effective right now.
It's definitely hard to use.
Yeah.
Ornn just seeming to freeze lane up top, possibly farming.
For some reason, I'd see no reason why he should be freezing lane. He should probably just be pushing, which he is now. Check the items again.
Big fight coming out. Everybody looking to survive.
You know, I would expect if what's it called? If what's his name?
Ooh.
Ornn. If
Big
Ornn was
settle.
gonna, this is major. This is absolutely major.
Team Guajome just trying to escape with his life.
Yeah, let's go. Go, Set, go. Yes. No.
Set trying to get out of there.
Yeah. You see, now if Graves was going lethality, he probably would have done more damage to like the Set, especially.
That's
Wait,
true.
check items again.
Oh, Graves dead here.
Ooh.
Just
Oh my
overextended.
Jesus.
Let's see if Yumi gets it too. And she wasn't able to get out.
Yeah, Set is going a bit of a tankier build, which does make sense. Especially since Graves is not going the build I thought he was gonna go. Yeah, definitely taking a loss for not having lethality on there.
So Set not going mathematical Set, but that's alright.
Which was actually beneficial, specifically because Graves is not going lethality.
Very true. And then Ornn just going full tank. Who would have thought? But it looks like
Oh man, that was oh no.
Ezreal unfortunately dead.
Yeah.
Flash coming out by Vex. Alright. And if we take a look at the items...
I would have expected Ornn to go Hullbreaker if he was gonna split push this much.
Still no lifesteal by Grace, but he does in fact have an Infinity Blade. And that does
Infinity Blade is major. Oh, and a collector now too.
Oh, if you notice, actually, Vex does have a Cosmic Drag, so that is definitely a strong item.
Yeah, especially Graves with collector or that small bit of lethality could make the difference.
Definitely could. Team Guajome inching their way back
the
up.
last dragon. Guajome needs to take this, and especially if Graves is going to go any type of healing item, it's going to be very detrimental to them if they do not get this dragon.
So what I think that Guajome's been doing is that they were kind of inching their way up in kills and giving up dragons. But Team Guajome with another fight.
Ooh.
Canceling out so far, but let's see if they can keep doing it.
Ooh,
Ult
no,
coming out.
Vex coming in team fight is actually really, really strong because of her fear specifically, making this extremely hard.
Unfortunately, an ace. And it looks like that could possibly be the end of game 1.
Yeah, it's looking like the end of game 1.
So I did like what Team Guajome was trying to do. Unfortunately, they were still a little bit too weak. They were sacrificing dragons in order to close that kill gap, and hopefully getting dragons back. But
some team fights, Guajome definitely, even at a disadvantage, did have they had better coordination in general. But Vex being in a fight actually makes all the difference because of fear specifically. Yeah, this is the end of game 1. There's no way they win.
Unfortunately, Vex.
Unfortunate loss to
survives.
Guajome. I guess Guajome 0 and what's the other team's name?
RUHS.
RUHS 1. That's the end of game 1. Is there gonna be second game, right?
Yes, there is in fact a second game.
What time?
In a couple minutes.
Alright.
If you have to do something, you will have time.
Alright. Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. So there's just me right now. So that was definitely some type of game. I'm taking a look at the scoreboard, and it's definitely pretty interesting. Pretty high CS game from ADC, jungle, and top lane from Team RUHS side. Not fantastic on Team Guajome's. 175 as the highest, which is a Sipiter mid lane. Hello.
Bathroom.
How's it going, Jet?
Good. How are you doing, Tyler? Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
So I saw the end of the last game, but like throughout the entire thing, how'd it go?
At the beginning, Team Guajome was losing like 2-7, I believe. So Team Guajome's strategy was to try to inch back in kills. While they're inching back for kills, they're gonna be sacrificing dragons and hopefully be strong enough to be able to beat them in a team fight for soul. But unfortunately, that did not go well. They got aced, and they ended up losing the game due to it. But it was a good effort. I believe that could have worked with just a couple of fixes. But that was just a good idea.
Hello, I am back from the dead.
Hello there. Hello there.
Alrighty.
Alright, give me a second, I gotta close my door.
I heard some good commentating from your guys' end in the first game.
Well,
What?
boys
Good
and
commentating.
boys
Oh,
and
did
girls,
you check it out?
it looks
Yeah,
like
I was
there's a
watching.
third.
I'm the one viewer.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's two watching. That's pretty good.
There was somebody in here earlier also, chatting.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
it looks like
Yeah,
there is a
dude, I
third one.
swear, man. That Orin did not live that, bro. That Orin did not live that tower shot. I don't care what anyone says. That Orin did not live that tower shot.
Bro, I saw that
Alright.
one move near the end where I forgot who, but knocked off the cat from that one guy.
Oh.
Literally just, I don't know. I thought that was a really good move on Guami's part.
Oh yeah.
I'm
no,
just
for sure.
really, like, Guomi actually played it really well. The problem is, Horan survivability is just a little too much. Especially when he survived that tower shot in the beginning. He did not deserve to survive that tower shot. Orlando played that perfectly under tower, but like he played it so well under tower. But how? How did that Orin survive that tower shot? Oh, it just
Sometimes the
crazy.
numbers, they just add up in a specific way, and boom, you survive a tower shot. Sometimes that's how it is.
Man, it's because Orlando didn't go mathematically correct set.
Well, it's all, it's time to reflect,
Time to reflect. Yes,
Yeah,
time to reflect.
I'm
And
sure
honestly,
on both teams, yeah.
What?
Oh, I was going to say, I'm sure on both teams, everyone on each team is trying their best, working with their teammates as much as they can, and, trying to get that win in the end.
Lucian was fed.
Oh, gosh dang it.
God, that just crushes all hope. Gosh
Look
dang it.
at Taylor.
haven't heard that
Taylor,
word in a
our
long
main
time.
ADC. Taylor, our main ADC. Look at that, man. I feel so bad. Oh my
Well,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Remember, we're supposed to be unbiased, too, I think.
I know.
He's no shaming it right now.
Dang.
He's just no shaming.
Yeah, you can tell my bias, bro. I don't care. I'm biased. It's my show. F off, alright?
What, it's your show?
It's my show. Get it out.
Wait a second. Alright, also remember, this is like the school kids are gonna watch this, too.
Yeah. I didn't say anything inappropriate.
You did,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I did? What did I say?
Well, there's no point of repeating it. It was so quick, hopefully
Yeah.
nobody will hear.
Wait, what did I say?
Do not worry, folks. We hope you're enjoying this wonderful game. Oh my gosh, look, there's chats.
I swear, he said fish. I swear.
Did I say fuck? Did I
Oh
actually
my
say
god!
Gosh, what? I heard nothing. So,
Muted. Discuss. Sorry about
yeah,
that,
we've
folks.
been on.
Jet, you talk some sense into him. I muted him for just a second. Alrighty?
We're live.
Yeah, we're live, except we're also waiting for a game. It's alright.
Yeah.
I'll mute you too. Discuss with him. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Jay Warden, I heard nothing. Thank you. Wow. We are quite fired up here, as you can hear. I can't get over how badly that ended up. Hello, Luis. Sorry, I'm stupid. Lewis. Our other commentators are having a short discussion for a second. About a few things here. But, if you did just miss the last game. Guajome unfortunately went down. It was a pretty close game near the end. But one team fight settled it. Thank you, Jet. And unfortunately wasn't able to. Luis? Hey! See, I'm never wrong. I swear. Alrighty. So, I'm about to unmute the other commentators.
Alright.
There we go. We all good?
I believe so.
Okay, stupidity has been eradicated.
Alright,
Boys and girls.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my body language. But
Oh no, it's okay. Audio.
Oh,
messes
no,
up all
you're-
the time.
it was an
It was audio distortion.
It was an audio malfunction. I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah,
audio
a glitch,
distortion, I swear.
Not a feature. It was a
But
glitch.
it was a glitch in the matrix.
Man.
Yeah. Okay. So about the last game,
Yo!
like I said before,
Professional.
Oren should not have survived that tower shot. If it was even if it was our Oren, I would have said the same thing. Honestly, that tower shot was it should have been like instant death.
Mm-hmm.
Especially early game, it just made no sense.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. But from what I know, one has a lot of HP early. What does he have, like 880 or something like that?
Ooh, we.
880, 850? He has something ridiculous. Actually, let's search this up.
Can you ask Tyler?
Ooh, we have some background commentary from one of our commentators' brothers. Let's hear it from Grant Warden.
Nope,
What do you want to say?
gone.
Tyler, do a kickflip of your PC. Kickflip your PC.
Perfect.
Oh, I
Thank
do a
you.
kickflip of a PC. I'm like, what?
Thank you, Grant, for joining our stream.
Yeah, kickflip a PC.
You can watch it. You can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, come join us.
Damn. You should join us.
Yeah, actually, he.
Okay, you're live.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty, guys. Intermission slide going down. Here is
Okie dokie.
game 2.
And already with that Yumi ban, I can tell they were kind of not really feeling it.
Not ready for the Yumi.
Not ready for the cat.
That little
was-
cat has 2 strong of spells.
Yeah, honestly,
Booting
like that cat does actually make a difference.
Oh yeah.
Strong cat. Mundo banned again. For the same reason I would presume that I mentioned before. Shen ban.
Oh yeah.
So I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again for UJet. But one of their players that had on Team RUHS was actually a really good Shen main. So they are in
yeah?
fact banning it for that reason. And Shen
That's
is a
pretty
very
great.
strong champion.
I can understand that.
Katarina banned again. Would have thought.
Another ban.
Another one.
This time they actually did ban Katarina. Well, actually no, they banned her last time. What am I saying? But yeah, Katarina understand why they banned Katarina. And
Mhm.
Camille too. Camille is probably one of their teammates, right? Camille's pretty strong, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like dealing with a Katarina even on my own team. I don't like watching a Katarina. That's not to like discriminate any Katarina mains. It's just that they can get really strong, especially if they're good at their champion.
Or really toxic.
Yeah, so that's besides the point. We're trying to
Yeah,
keep it
we're
fun
for
here.
Good games. Good games.
Vex coming back for another round. Actually, you know, I take back what I said before about Vex. This guy knows what he's doing.
Vex main.
That's the
Vex man already. Like, not even like how many weeks has it been since she's come out?
yeah. I don't know, but something about Vex is that I feel like her kit's relatively straightforward. It's just that she's a very unforgiving champion. If you
Mhm.
miss,
Yeah, I can understand.
you can, well, it will cost you quite possibly your life. So,
Ooh, coming out with that Nami from
Ooh.
our support. Not unpredictable R. He's our jungler, but he's choosing for our support.
if you actually
As you might
notice,
know.
if you actually notice that Team Guajome did take that Lucian, swiped it right from Team RUHS.
Which is actually a really good play. I do understand. Great play right there. That Caitlyn though is still a Caitlyn, and Caitlyn is kind of strong.
Caitlyn is still worrisome.
Yep, there's Caitlyn.
Oh God. Okay.
Everybody
That's a
carry
danger-
clowns.
That is a everybody take clowns, please. That is a dangerous champion. If you guys don't know, Morgana has a CC that stuns you for at least 3 seconds, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, that's
Oh my
assuming
God,
that's assuming we're not chain CCing.
Yeah.
That's a single
That's
CC.
weird.
If you guys don't know what chain CCing, that's specifically timing your
Damn.
CC to right where. If you guys don't know what CC means, it's crowd controlled, and that's basically a stun. If you time it right when your last stun is about to run out, you can just keep them stunned there until you run out of abilities, and that can
That's
link up.
crazy.
I believe for Morgana as a champion herself, up to like 6 or 7 seconds,
Our
just
our
by
mid
herself.
laner, our mid laner hitting them with the chicken.
The
Mm.
man
So,
chicken.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah he's hitting them with the chicken, man.
bro, the turret maker.
That's.
Please tell me
that's
we're
kinda
gonna.
strange.
Please tell me we're gonna have a
Ooh.
game on Halloween. We need all the commentators' faces in here. We're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to.
Oh,
I'm gonna wear a chicken
Oh,
suit.
yeah.
I don't care. I'll wear
So
a
we got
chicken
full
suit.
band for
I'll do it for
Guajome.
the. I'll do it for Guajome.
We have a game. If we have a game on Halloween, if we have a game before Halloween, then I'll wear my costume.
You know what?
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna set that up. So yes, we will need face cams of anyone. I'm not sure how you're gonna do, Jet, but I am more than happy to flex my wings.
I'll figure something out, maybe, possibly.
Ooh, our top laner is going Yorick.
Yorick a very strong
Uh,
champion with split
yeah,
pushing
Yorick-
and team fights.
Yeah, Yorick is extremely strong, and honestly, for their comp right now, as I'm seeing it, they're because his little ghouls are actually like
Oh yeah, especially if the fact
Especially,
that
like-
he can hit you with like an ability and fling all the children at him. Like, whew.
especially for someone like Morgana, if he manages to get off his rolls on them in time, Morgana can't really follow up with anything because she might just die.
Jet, are you
Yeah.
telling me that this man Yorick flings orphans at the enemy?
Yes.
Well, not really orphans, but every time he gets, I believe, a minion kill or such, he can actually summon little baby ghoul things, and if he hits you with a specific ability, they then
Diego.
all jump at you. And besides that, it
Ooh.
looks like we got both teams fully picked.
And
Olaf,
also,
Cho'Gath.
we have a change in strategies. Our team is going
Yeah.
full damage this game, especially with Yorick, Viego, Azir, and Lucian. Like those are pretty heavy damage dealers. Yorick a little less, only because he can also go tank but also deal damage, which is
Yeah.
pretty good.
It is pretty good, especially if his ultimate ability, where he makes basically a
Mother.
giant NPC, giant NPC that can come through and clear entire lanes. I mean, it's not
Thank
bad.
you. I don't know, for supporting Team Guajome. I like the Azir pick. He actually brought it out last set, and from what I remember, it did really well. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it did really well.
Yeah, Azir is definitely one of our mid laners better champions too. I've seen him play it quite a bit recently.
Not only that, there's not a ton of good Azir practice. Like, if you go into games, like, sure, you might be able to go against an Azir, but how often are they good? Not very
Yeah.
often. So this matchup, it's not like a completely going into the dark matchup, but it definitely can be a little bit less experienced for the enemy mid laner.
Yeah, and especially since we know how this Vex is already, they re-chose Vex, which I don't think was the smartest move because with Azir, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah. Also because of the fact their name is I Don't Lose, and I saw them die, so.
I believe that Vex will be something a little bit different in this matchup. Like, I believe it will be better in some ways, but at the same time, they're still playing it twice. Because if you notice, that they have a Morgana to hopefully help out with the Vex and team fights, that she doesn't get hopefully as punished for Team RUHS if she misses her fear.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Also,
again,
with that Cho'Gath pick is pretty
they
scary.
don't have
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Cho'Gath can be extremely scary.
So that Cho'Gath, I'm not sure how Yorick does in terms of damage. I believe he does well, but it looks like
Yeah,
Cho'Gath is most likely going to be left to Lucian and Yorick. Possibly Azir. I'm not sure how well Azir can deal with just, like, raw health. But I guess we'll see.
Definitely
poke at
not.
him a lot.
Cho'Gath was actually a really good pick this game, especially because we don't really have that much true damage on our team.
Oh yeah.
And
That's a
yeah,
good point.
it's our damage is pretty uneven though. So like we got to, unless Azir is going the Zap build, which I don't think he is. We have we have actually. I realize now that we only have one true mage on our team, and then the other three are AD, which is kind of scary.
Do you think that will be enough to get them through the second game?
Because unlike Nami, Morgana does a lot of damage.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Let's see how Morgana builds up.
Yeah, definitely Morgana's CC is better than Nami's.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Morgana's or Nami's more built for sustain towards her allies. Because all Morgana has is really a spell shield, which that's really good. But at the same time, it doesn't give you any health, really.
Nami
That's
can give you
true,
health,
yeah.
speed, and probably like
And
Morgana only has one support spell. Nami has two.
from what I
Yeah,
remember,
and,
is Morgana's magic barrier, does that make you unstoppable, or is it only a passive on Morgana that makes her unstoppable when she has it?
no, it makes other people unstoppable.
It
Oh,
does?
good lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it might have been like a passive add-on to Morgana specifically.
No, it well not unstoppable. It just gives them a spell kill, which makes them immune to CC.
Well, that's I think that's unstoppable.
I guess yeah, you're right.
I mean, like, you can still kill someone that's unstoppable, but like you can't stop him.
Yeah, you
Like
can't.
in
You just
terms
can't
of
stop them.
mobility wise.
In terms of mobility wise, yes.
we do have
Ooh,
plenty
we're
of
hitting-
funny skins coming out.
Yeah, we're hitting them with the almost full skin team except for Vex and Cho'Gath, which is kind of depressing. I would have
No.
preferred if we had a full skin team, but at least we have the advantage this time because most of our teams are going with skin.
Are you saying, Mr. Damien, that skins improve the gameplay?
Absolutely.
He was definitely here for earlier. I don't buy
Oh,
it. I called out your facade, Jet.
Dang.
Game hopefully
He should have
starting
joined.
here.
He should have joined us earlier, but looks like this time we're starting topside. Red team
Ooh.
now.
Yeah.
So this
There they
is
go.
definitely a team that can invade.
But they're
Is-
doing the exact same thing again.
Wow, they're staying very clumped together. Look at that.
Yeah. Good luck, have fun.
Did something bad happen first game that makes them clump together this much?
Yes.
Last game they went into a team fight level 1, due to jungle invade. It went relatively even. There was a flash that came out by memories, but that was about it. Besides that, everybody survived, and there was no other summoners.
Oh my gosh, they're both invading each other with a clumped up strategy.
Yeah,
Yep, it makes sense.
yeah,
Oh my
that's how it
gosh.
works. Uh-oh,
Is this
you're
a
heading
trade?
towards the storm. You're
Yeah, Yorick
Uh-oh.
should not be heading that way.
Yeah, you better run, buddy. And then we go to Guajome, chilling in the bushes. Oh, a Sipiter is. Uh-oh.
Taking damage already? Dang.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Get out of there, Sipiter. Oh, the damage.
the Sipiter able to survive just barely.
Oh, we got
Ooh,
damage going out from
getting
Guajome.
getting a flash out. Actually pretty good.
By Isnak. Nice.
Tyler, by the way, you're still on game intermission for
Oh,
the video,
thank
I
you.
believe.
Oh,
Thank you.
really?
Yeah, thank you. I forgot. Luckily, the thing just started.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
no. Don't worry, folks. You've not missed much. Pretty much the biggest thing was that both teams clumped up together, went to their, I believe, opposite red elemental creatures, and there's been a little bit of skirmishing. But now we have some actual fighting going on.
Yeah, it
Yes.
kind of started out the same way. Nobody died, and there was one flash burned.
Oh yeah. Oh, flash is Oh, good lord.
Except this.
Guajome's kind of going in.
Yeah, only kind of trying to get a kill right now.
Cho'Gath just chilling up top, CSing. Looks like you're doing the
Oh.
same.
Yep.
Hmm.
I want to
Trading
get into a
tools.
game.
Ooh, getting
Ooh.
some damage off on that.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Cho'Gath's kind of feeling it. Look at this. The one ghoul.
Feeling the wrath of the kids.
The kids.
Cho'Gath
All the
feels
or-
wrath.
He's doing this for
Ooh,
all the orphans.
yee.
Oh, we got one hit.
We got 2
Ooh,
kills.
We got a trade.
You got
Shamo-
a trade.
Shamoy
Jeez.
just going ham
And-
on this Morgana.
Yeah, really going ham on the Morgana.
Oh. That was
The-
unfortunate.
Yeah, the Morgana got too much minion damage off for there to be anything done about it.
Yeah, the minion damage hurts early game, I gotta say.
If that bush wasn't there, that precision proc would have done it. With that precision proc, that last auto definitely would have done it. Gank coming out
Oh,
by Hero Clutcher.
Yeah,
Yep, 2-1.
Yeah,
You
always
have
Olaf.
time to get out of there.
overextending a bit.
Able
I
to survive.
guess actually able to survive, which is unfortunate for Team Guajome. Yeah.
So currently, oh my gosh, RUHS is in the lead with 2 kills, it looks like, and a little bit of a gold lead.
Yeah,
That is very
a
true.
bit.
So we got some minion farming in the bots.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Morgana getting hit with the stun, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
You
He
just
was-
panned out.
Yeah, it naturally panned out. Oh! Big fear coming
Ooh,
out. As you're able
yeah,
to
big
trade.
fear.
Oh yeah, that fear hurts.
Ooh, unable to get the stun off. But we see this Lucian coming in.
Oh, big
Guajome's
ignite!
going
Ooh.
in. Damn
With the
it.
kill, that damage actually. Oh, getting the
Oh,
stun off.
And them
Double
tying it
kill.
up.
That is a
Great double kill by
really.
Guajome.
And then they're catching up on money too and kills, which is
Yeah,
really
oh my
really good for our
God.
team.
Yeah, they almost completely caught up the gold lead with just that move alone.
Which actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, 2 kills. Now it's 3-3. No towers have fallen.
Yeah.
Still anyone's game.
Viego taking enemy side jungle.
Viego, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Of course, our
Cho'Gath out of mana.
you know, I kind of feel bad for our top laner. He's been getting a lot of camped by jungle recently, and it's not the best.
That's
yeah,
true.
Demon Half trying to hold his position at top, take out those little minions.
Even a
Yes.
half. So far, they are going even. Cho'Gath is
ooh.
really.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was so good by our support. This Nami popping off, showing the team that Nami is straight up better than Morgana.
Woo! That was a
And then-
hot play right there.
Ooh,
Oh, the
our top laner getting the kill off too.
Yo, did you see the little mage bullet?
Yeah,
sword?
I saw it. I saw it. It was.
That was
It
the
was
saddest
amazing.
thing for that
Our
man.
team, Guajome is now up
In
in
the
gold.
lead. A lot.
in the
Guajome
lead
is
with
now
more
In the
kills.
lead with a lot of kills.
Really showing
God.
their true power.
Yes.
Munchkin.
So anyway, games, RUHS is down by 3 kills. Oh, we got a chase in
We
jungle.
got Chase in jungle.
Oh,
Oh,
unfortunately
taking
not
the
able
loss.
to get out.
Yeah,
Memories caught out.
yeah.
And
oh
ult coming
no.
out by Vex.
Ooh.
Vex taking a lot. 2 kills for them.
Oh my gosh. And they tied it up.
And they tied it up. Yep.
In only
And now blue
6
team
minutes
is
and 30
up in
seconds.
gold now. That was unfortunate.
That was quite unfortunate. Oh my gosh. So it's now tied up again. Gold lead. RUHS is in the lead.
Cho'Gath's
Where?
perfectly timing that
Airborne.
you know, the airborne, yeah.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the item. Cho'Gath is going magic. Cho'Gath definitely hurts
Ooh.
when he goes AP.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I still think
He
it
scales
would've
never.
been-
He scales nevertheless in health. I believe
Yeah,
he'll be tanky enough, especially with the Gosh, what's his name? Olaf being in there. Because although Olaf may not be the tankiest, him being able to be unstoppable and not be CC'd, while having so much
Is-
lifesteal at full build, will
It's pretty
definitely let him
major, yeah.
sustain.
So how is Cho'Gath able to get so much health, if I may ask?
Big fight top. Demon and a half
Yeah,
just got
ooh.
eaten. And that's actually a perfect segue. Every
That
time,
was a perfect segue. Yeah.
Cho'Gath's ult, which is basically an execute. If you're under a certain health and in range, if he eats you, he gains a certain amount of max health.
Oh.
Yeah. And basically it makes him stack.
You see that whole bar? Majority of that is just from that last time.
Oh my gosh. Woo.
So yeah,
Some
he
good
can
health.
definitely, he can be a chunky monkey.
The
Remember, he's
chunkiest
caught
of
out by a Q.
Yep. Hard stun. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can see how long that stun already is, and she's level
Yeah.
4. She has 1 upgrade, if any, on it.
One upgrade.
There's another one. 2 seconds
Good lord.
stun at
A
level.
2-second stun are level 2. That is insane.
It is definitely
Yep.
strong. Cho'Gath missing. He is just back in base buying. Azir trying to push up to that Vex.
Oh my gosh. Another stun by
Morgana's trying
Morgana.
Morgana trying to optimize damage.
So if Lucian gets out quick enough, they might be able to catch out this Morgana, but it doesn't look like it. Morgana playing very safe until the ADC comes. Vex getting
Sure.
caught out by
Oh,
jungler and
going
Azir.
in.
Vex
Damn it.
getting double teamed. But she got her fear and she's about to use it. There it
Oh
is.
yep.
Ult coming out by
He
Vex.
goes in. Oh, going in.
Yeah,
Oh, the wall.
dying, trying to get the kill. Unable to.
Oh.
Gets the kill. Steals the body. Oh no.
Oh.
I think that's it for our poor. Wait,
No, he can
Viego
come out.
gets-
Yep.
They used the flash, I believe.
he gets out. Yeah. Okay. So our
Okay,
Diego does.
So
does
I
escape
should have
that.
manually panned that, but what? Oh,
Oh.
he got killed. So that was
After
actually
the
well
bat.
played by Viego. What he did there is that he came back up with Vex's body, and he actually left Vex's body. And since it took so long for him to kill him, when Viego came back up, he got his W out immediately.
Yeah.
So he was able to flash with that movement speed and escape. Unfortunately, he was still hunted down by a cleaver.
Oh yeah.
But almost got out.
definitely not. Oh
Oh my
no.
gosh, we got the purple crab of Cho'Gath. I believe that's top tower down.
Yeah, Shelly really taking this. Yeah, unfortunate, but
Did you just see that cleaver? He went through like
Yeah.
4.
Our jungler, I mean, their jungler really going back top lane to try to secure another kill.
Going in with
Ooh,
damage.
Yeah, another kill with.
He can't do much about that. Even if
Yeah,
he
there's
CC'd it,
nothing
ult could
much.
come out, and there's an execute right there.
There's another kill right there for Team Guajome.
Oh my
Not
God.
enough to.
Morgana
Yeah.
just flinging
Morgana.
spells. That was brutal.
Oh no, well that's a dead Nami.
Nami, unfortunately, not able to do anything there.
RUHS coming in. 4 kills ahead with 1 tower to their name. My gosh.
Actually, 6 kills ahead.
6
Such-
kills? Oh my gosh, I can read that. We got the first dragon down though. I believe it's Earth Dragon. in all its
Cho'Gath.
glory.
It's actually a Wind Dragon.
Cho'Gath
sorry,
getting
you dragon.
Everfrost.
Oh good lord.
That's
Everfrost,
gonna be a lot of
Cho'Gath.
stun.
Oh god. And
Oh.
they getting hit with another fear.
Her fears do
My
a lot.
That fear
In fact-
did like a good third of unpredictable R's health. That is oh my
And that
goodness.
is damage. That is damage right
That is, in fact, a
Unpredictable
dead
R goes
Viego.
down.
Azir
Guajome's
trying to
trying to
escape
get
with his
out of
life,
there.
along with memories.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to kind of stay under your own tower because the spells just
Yep,
Oh
that
my-
is a
Another
dead, uh-huh.
E. Another
Oh.
chunk.
That was a perfect cue by Morgana. Morgana, if she hits her Qs, basically it's a game. It's not a game win. I mean, it's a fight winning move.
Oh, for
And,
sure.
ooh. Oh no, that's a dead.
Oh, he's running. He's
running.
He's running. It's Shibushimo. You can do this. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah,
Reach?
never misses a cleaver.
All Olaf's just tanking the tower, willing to go through all that damage.
That was
Yeah.
brutal.
Taking down that. Ooh, Nami Rio. But
Oh, so close.
dang, so close.
Another
Nami
turn
almost-
for RUHS.
Yeah, 19 kills.
Look at
Kills
York
ahead.
doing damage. He
York-
doesn't
York-
care.
Yeah.
Annihilating
Get
this
alone.
Shogat's health.
He doesn't care that he's a level under and much under in gold. He's dealing with
He's
it.
really going in.
Oh, good lord. Cho'Gath's healing it back. He's eating the babies.
Blue team
Man,
getting
oh.
another dragon.
Actually, that's
This
their first
air
dragon.
Viego's going in.
Oh.
Viego really unable to take the kill. And then
Guajome
Olaf
does
getting
get
the
the
shutdown.
kill.
And
I don't think it's a
Caitlyn.
fair
And,
exchange
yeah, that-
anymore, but
That
Oh my
no, that
God.
was a good exchange. I think that was
that was
worth.
fair.
I think that was
2-2?
so that yeah they went 2-2, but if you
No.
notice, Team Guajome actually got a shutdown, so it was
Which
slightly
is
in their
good for
favor.
more goals.
Our top laner should have held onto that.
Memories stunned forever.
Yeah,
Morgana trying to
because
kill her.
Morgana
Nami
yeah.
just can't move. at
and
all.
Cho'Gath
Oh
eating
my
our
God.
top laner again.
To that
Oh,
Cho'Gath
execute.
really doing a lot of damage with his magic instead of going tame.
Yeah, it looks like they're just getting caught out by Morgana too much. This Morgana's get hitting so many Qs, they're gonna need to get a QSS.
Yeah.
There's no chance. They're gonna have to get a QSS. For anyone who doesn't know what QSS is, it stands for Quicksilver Sash, and it can build into items. It has this active where if you click a button, basically every CC within reason will just be instantly canceled.
Negated.
Yeah, negated.
Except for airborns and basically the CC. Oh shoot.
Basically, CC that cleanse can't do, neither can QSS.
Yes.
QSS is basically an item cleanse.
Hmm.
I believe it has like an 80-second cooldown though. Big
We
stun
got
coming
2-1
out.
happening at
Big
top.
execute.
Oh my God.
Another eaten ally. Going for the
Cho'Gath is
double
just
kill.
Going out of control.
And
But
but
trying to
our
stop him.
yeah,
Morgana dead.
Morgana dead, and
Morgana's
our yeah, that's a dead Cho'Gath right there, which is
Woo!
perfect for Team Guajome because they needed to stop Cho'Gath's train of rain.
Yep. Plus they shut down, so more gold, the merrier.
But there's a problem because
Zombie having
this,
no mana.
our character,
Oh god. Nami,
Nami,
run!
without a shadow of a doubt, showing that why Nami is just straight up better than Morgana again.
Nami's just out of there with a fraction of an HP. Olaf is just... What is...
Olaf
What was
not
that?
caring.
Olaf really like playing like every other Olaf player, honestly.
Oh, good
Oh
lord.
wow!
Get your
Almost
boy
getting
getting
one
hit.
shot.
Yeah.
Another turret down for RUHS, bringing the 4 turrets. I
Tell-
still hope that Guajome can turn this around.
Teleport, not.
They do have a
now.
chance.
They can bring it back. Is Baron up?
That
Baron
hit.
is in fact not up.
A good.
Oh, good lord. Nami's dead. Rest in peace, Nami.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Oh god.
York just stunned there
Sorry,
forever.
Fine.
You're basically accepting death at that point.
Did
York-
you see
Morgana
Demon
is-
and a half? He just... Oh my gosh! Olaf's just tanking... Oh, Vex is tanking the turret. Will it kill Vex? Ooh!
York unable
That's
to
right,
do anything. Should have just unplugged his keyboard.
They're
Honestly.
just taking shots from the turret. Nami's back at it, rooted and asleep. Oh, good lord. Oh, I
She
would
can't
say
do
light
anything.
flashed before their eyes, but their eyes are knocked unconscious the entire time.
Yeah, they cannot do anything about Morgana. Morgana is really strong, and this Morgana is really concentrated on how she's hitting her.
Oh, it's your boy
abilities.
Shimori trying to provide resistance, but the damage is just so quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
the team fight, they're going in. Guajome gets two kills.
Our mid laner, our Azir, really hitting them with the perfect ult.
Morgana
Diego
is
just
playing
bum
this
rushing the
turret.
Morgana.
Diego just trying to get this Morgana kill, which I understand. But alas,
Oh,
Morgana is
good
still
dodge.
way too strong to be stopped. Except she's not.
Wow,
Taking
that
Morgana.
was a great dodge by
Yeah, that was a
Unpredictable.
perfectly executed dodge by our jungler. Without that dodge,
Is
like
Morgana
I
dead? Yeah.
yes,
Good.
I feel that Morgana really felt the pressure of that, and then dodge. This is actually this Scuttle would be really good. I mean, not Scuttle, Herald. Herald would be really good right now,
Oh yeah.
especially for taking a bunch of towers because they're very behind.
yeah.
They are
And now they're all of RUHS is back on the battlefield.
yeah. RUHS has 2 times the amount of kills that Guajome has right now.
Gosh, you're right. I didn't notice that.
Very-
That's straight up phasing through York's wall.
Mm.
Makes sense. No, makes sense.
Iron Maiden
Yes, but
taking a
people
lot
on
of
the
tower
turret.
shots.
Yep.
Yes.
Cho'Gath has taken a nice stroll.
Yep. Cho'Gath trying to find more kills.
That was a perfect time to
Cho'Gath-
take Scuttle. What? Not
Oh my God.
Rift
There's
Arrow.
Morgana.
Morgana 1v1ing the dragon.
For some reason.
Oh wait, never
Oh wait.
mind.
No, they got it. They
Just
got the
leashing it for the jungle. Ember Drake coming out.
Olaf's going in.
Olaf really going in now. They can't do
No,
anything about it because they can't stop him.
Nami, no. Memoirs 1995 is out of there. Rest in peace.
Unfortunately,
Lord.
Yeah, I gotta get
Unfortunately,
next
Vex outplayed our jungler
A
with
triple
the
kill for RUHS. You can do
Yeah.
it, homie. There's still time. Oh,
there
good
is still
lord.
time. Do not give up on hope.
Demon and a half
unless-
leading the charge.
Azir having an ult and a
Eating
dream.
eating a few tower hits, but that's fine.
Yo! We got a turret. Homie has a turret to the 6 that R8. Oh my gosh. RUHS has. Seems like they're now descending to the interior towers. This is usually the last standpoint. The game changer. Sometimes. anyway.
Yes, Lucian really used his ult there. Yeah, Cho'Gath is too tanky right now for them to really do anything about it. Cause, oh god, our yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Big
another-
Azir.
Another Azir with those. Azir really showing that Azir is just really, really strong, especially with towers.
Sipiter is holding it. And
Another kill!
Another kill for Azir.
The cleaver's used. Olaf is going in. Oh my god!
But at last, it doesn't matter because Olaf is too fed.
Tower can't even kill him. He is too buff. Oh, good lord. It was a great attempt, though.
It was a great attempt. This looks like the end for. Oh god.
Nami's holding their ground. They're not scared. No fear.
Ooh,
Oh,
getting the
shut
kill.
Olaf
getting the
is
kill.
dead.
Olaf is dead.
RUHS actually has a lot of bodies on their side. Only 2 up right now. Gomi can recover if need be.
Only can recover right now. Even
They
though.
can do it.
This game is looking scarily close to being sealed. There's one chance that they might be able to make it back.
There's
But
one
that
more
will-
chance that Guajome has.
But that
to make
will
it
be
back.
up to the enemy team to decide whether they can take it effectively or not. Because if they go for Baron,
Yeah.
if they go for Baron, they can just split push and end the game. If they recognize
They're making
it.
their way there, it looks like.
But if they don't take Baron, they're gonna have to go on another assault
Yep.
from Team RUHS, and they double their kills.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like RUHS is almost guarding, or at least it looked like Morgano's searching Baron. So they probably know what's up.
Yeah, recognizing that's their only last chance.
And
Nami, no!
our Nami taking another L.
Oh,
Nami was
it has
caught
been a
lacking.
brutal game for Nami.
Yeah, it has been a brutal game for Nami. Especially since Morgana, even though I say it, Morgana is just better in mostly every way.
Morgana just tanking tower shots like they're nothing.
And definitely
Oh.
with Lucian taking 2 kills and Yorick definitely standing his ground against the Cho'Gath.
Yep.
Viego trying to push tower back.
I would say,
Trying to get
Oh,
those
no.
hits, though. Oh, right under tower.
Under tower,
Vex
that Vex.
survived.
Oh, Vex did
Vex
not survive
taking
that.
a kill.
And I don't know where Olaf is going right now.
Vex is
Olaf
doing
is on
Vex
adventure.
things.
Morgana is definitely rather low.
Nami's
Nami.
gonna take another L right here.
No, Nami
Nami,
can win
don't do it. Nami,
can
don't
do it,
do it. It's
Nami.
not worth your life.
Nami,
would say
go
the
for
towers
it! I
can protect you.
believe!
Oh no! Oh, unstoppable. Nami's trying to get out of there.
Oh my god. Oh my
Twice
god.
and a half.
And that's 2
And a
kills.
Sipiter down.
Another
six.
slice
Oh.
and a half.
Jeez.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
yeesh.
Morgana frozen in time.
yeah,
Streamer of
Morgana hitting him with the what's it called again? The hourglass Zanya's. Zanya's is really strong on a lot of champions.
Oh,
and
yes, it is.
especially like Morgana because of the area damage that she does.
Hourglass even strong on Wizard Lizard.
Demon half, it's a 3v1. Olaf is dead. Sho'Gath is just kind
Wow.
of chilling there.
That
Cho'Gath is
Caitlyn.
about Cho'Gath could take this L right here
Caitlyn will
if they play
take
it right.
Health is disintegrating. Sho'Gath is
Yep.
dead.
Cho'Gath
Yeah,
is stolen.
Doing the burn.
Cho'Gath's body being stolen. They should probably try to get this dragon here.
I'm not sure if you guys realized that Caitlyn ult did half of their tank Yorick's health.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think that would have
Hey,
one-shot the
he's-
ADC
He's fed. Yeah, they would have won by the ADC.
at full
And-
health.
Oh god, this is not
But
good. They're
Earthquake
about to
is
get
being
her
taken
dragon.
right now.
If they get this dragon,
That's
they'll
not
be
Earthquake,
queued up
that's
for
Infernal,
soul.
I'm pretty sure. Go to Dragon right now? Oh no, it's Earthquake, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Blue team has gotten another dragon under their belt, having 3 dragons in all.
Yeah. And an Earthquake, which makes them tankier, which is not good because they have a very specific Cho'Gath on their side. Vex taking their blue buff.
Taking blue buff.
Have you guys
So they're
tried?
staying together.
Have you guys tried
Oh.
Earth Morgana? She can.
No.
Oh,
Oh
Nami
my
getting
God.
one shot to
All of
Oblivion.
Nami's health disintegrating. Nami's trying to stick together.
Nami-
Vex is flying across
Vex
the
just
battle.
Oh my
killing 2
gosh!
people. Vex gonna kill another person. Oh my god.
Gosh. Vex just flew across the map.
Vex literally just eating people. And I think with that Vex combo, it's GG's for them.
Oh my gosh, Guajome just got that spider up, and now they're killing it. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, they're down
Oh,
by
and another
2,000
tower
gold.
from Yorick, except now it's going to be a 2v1.
York taking an L. Definitely not. They're not gonna. They can't do anything about this.
Yorick's
Even if they
pulling
tried,
strong.
it's
Yorick's not dead yet.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's over.
RUHS. It was a good game.
Yeah, that was a
overall.
tough
It was a
match,
good game.
man.
That was
They
brutal.
definitely Guajome did have potential to bring it back, but the problem still stands that they just had like a better early game, and that just was the deal breaker. They were able to play around early game so well that it made their late game just easy.
Yeah,
Of
that is very
course,
true.
the problem with RUS though is they do kind of drop late game a bit. They get a little more cocky and greedy with their kills and stuff, especially that Olaf. And if
Guajome was getting those kills in the end, though.
yes,
Here and
yeah,
there.
exactly. That's exactly right. Because if Guajome was able to optimize the way they got the end game better, they would have maybe had a better chance of winning.
I'm watching the mini podcast. Oh, there we go. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Well, you guys were here for both games, so what do you think overall was a good conclusion we can take away from both games?
Ban Vex.
Ban Vex?
I don't think
Ban
that's-
Vex. Ban Morgana. Ban Vex and Morgana. Those two are just insane in remembering. Literally, they single-handedly win some games, because especially Morgana's ability to just take one player out of the game.
I think Vex
It's-
wasn't the big issue though. Like obviously she was a big issue late game because she one shot everybody, but it's not like she got fed naturally. It's not like Aiden lost super hard or Sipper lost super hard
Yeah.
to Vex. It was just that the jungler got really, really strong and they were able to take on any fight no matter what.
That is true.
And that happened through both sides. That happened with both games. Where
Honestly,
that
I
happened.
feel like Hecarim would have been a good pick because. Well, actually, never mind. Scratch that. Never mind. Ignore what I said because Hecarim is just gonna get deleted by the Olaf when he uses his Unstoppable. So there's no point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unstoppable on top with the fear and the stun. I feel like that combination kind of just took people out of the fight. Like they couldn't even
The thing is, team. Wait. What's the name again?
RUHS.
RUHS. They had the ability to fight with only 3 people against their entire team. They had that ability, so Hecarim wouldn't have been as effective because Hecarim going in would have a better advantage going against their entire team, other than like just 3 people or even 2.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a certain aspect from both Guajome's team and RUHS's team that either team could improve?
Guajome definitely got to improve their early game, and RUS 8 or whatever I can't remember. Is like what they should improve is definitely not getting as cocky. They are definitely cocky late game.
They almost lost that second game. Or the first game. The first game.
The first game because of how cocky they were. Especially fighting the York. York is really strong. Even he's the highest level in the team right now because of his split pushing and his CS.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
sometimes like the only thing keeping like some Guajome teammates alive was Yorick's living wall, which in the last second would come up and prevent the enemy team from just steamrolling.
Oh, Orlando definitely had a better game this game, but it's just the getting just deleted by, well, not deleted, but getting damaged a lot by the other team was detrimental.
I feel like one of the major issues that Guajome noticed with their playing, especially this game, is that they were caught out too much. Like, I know obviously that's easier said than done, and like I want to say play defensive, not play defensive, actually, play cautious.
They are practicing with a preach though, because our coach says that we should ward more in our jungle, especially if we're losing, and they were attempting to do that, but the problem is
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about early game. Play more
Oh yeah,
cautious.
early game.
Because
Early game, more cautious, especially
not defensive,
with
just more cautious.
especially with our top laner. Early game, they don't play as cautious as they should.
It was
Like
just a little
they
bit too
definitely,
much face checking.
yeah. But in this game, he's forgiven, of course. Only because he was fighting Cho'Gath, and getting his early game off on Cho'Gath is actually extremely important. So I feel like the reason why he was caught out is probably because he was getting camped top lane early, and that was just kind of not even his fault. It was more of the enemy team just
Well,
knowing what
also
to do.
to the point of wards though, that the entire game, every time I saw someone place on a ward, their wards were almost immediately killed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they had
Like,
really
they
good.
especially with
kept
two.
countering each other's wards over and over again.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
it's
clearing vision
like
a lot.
Morgana with the sweeper is really good, especially because she didn't need wards because she already has extra wards, especially being a support. So it didn't even matter at the end there that she like yeah. Because
Yeah, they
if
just
you're
killed
if
a
you're
lot.
yeah, continue. You can
Oh.
go. I was
Oh,
just
I was
talking
just
about
gonna
more
say that-
word gameplay.
Oh no, you can continue. I was just going to talk about our top laner and how Guajome's top laner. I feel like if I was in the same situation, which I've been a long time ago, I would get ambushed a lot more. I know sometimes that he did hold out the 2v1s, which can be extremely difficult even with
It's-
your
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but like York is extremely strong. People don't really know how to play against him either. But the thing was, I was also seeing a lot with Orlando or top laner is that he doesn't hold on to his ability that sends his goals flying at the enemy. He should I know he should get that out as soon as possible, but he has to make sure he hits it. If he doesn't hit it, it's basically pointless to have all those goals there anyways. So
That is
yeah.
I always found that the ghouls are a good way to get a lot of gold because once they start going and you get enough of them, you can just clear entire minion waves. Of course,
Exactly.
if your opponent knows that, they're going to kill your ghouls extremely quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something
And,
that's another
yeah.
issue is that, especially that, what I think saves York from being like a trash top laner is because like his ghouls, you can't AOE kill them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I always have a fun, or when I used to play them, I always just had a blast of making a bunch of minions, doing the miss throw, which I thought our top laner did really well this game, and just send him off. You saw Cho'Gath that one time, like near the early game. He almost got to half health immediately just from the mist
Yeah,
coil.
exactly.
Remember
That's what
the
I'm
level
saying.
10?
Like,
Remember when Cho'Gath was level 10?
Orlando was actually playing it super well early game. It's just that he was getting camped top lane, and like
and getting
I don't
camped
know.
is
I don't
hard to
know
get
about his
past.
ward game. I feel like he should have been placing a bit more wards, maybe like in his tri bush especially, and also in his the bush that goes from river to lane. Especially if you're gonna push up that far, you want that ward there. I don't know if he had it there, but he should just have known if especially if he's gonna push that hard, especially against Cho'Gath, if their what's it called, their jungler was gonna come up because like with Cho'Gath, he can literally stop him from using abilities, and with his living flesh, he wouldn't be able to use the living flesh wall to escape at that point, and then he would just die because of Olaf being Olaf.
Memories.
Yeah, Olaf was just like a steamroller that entire game.
Yeah, it really, because especially with the no can't be stopped is just really strong.
Memories actually, even though she's been getting killed a lot, she actually went even in KDA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Like I've noticed with Memories, she was actually a really I keep saying she. It's actually he. Memories was actually really good support.
Absolutely.
Like early,
Like especially hitting those bubbles too on Nami, which are really hard to hit. I played Nami support, and it's just super difficult to hit, and I understand completely.
It's like a small Cho'Gath knockup. It's not
exactly.
easy to hit.
And like it's just outshadowed by Morgana in general. Morgana is just the better champion, and it's just kind of unfortunate that they had a Morgana on their team. Morgana does make a huge difference
Nami did
especially like
hold their place, though. I believe for some of the early game, even throughout all the deaths,
exactly
they still
that's why
went
I'm
out.
saying that memories actually
Yeah.
made me almost think that Nami was better than Morgana in some
Mm.
points because of how well he was playing the game.
I feel
It's
like
just
it's not that Morgana's better than Nami. It's just that Morgana has easier matchups. Is the
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Like
That
yeah,
was a fair point.
especially because um, Nami trying to hit a bubble is way harder than Morgana trying to hit a Q. And there's not
Oh,
even
yeah.
that much there's not that much what's it called uh like benefit to hitting a Q over hitting like a Morgana Q on Nami instead of it
Yeah,
just
well, Morgana Q is way more rewarding, just due to because that's the only thing she can do. Let's be honest here. Like, she has a support spell, sure, it will make you unstoppable, but at the same time, you won't die. Well, yeah, I mean, you will die. Either way.
That's a good
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Quite
you
a
know what,
favorable
this is
this
pos-
person makes a good point.
that's actually what that's what I've been pointing out. Actually, we were talking about the supports. Obviously, ADCs are a factor too, but we're just talking about how it's not a great matchup for bot. That's what we've been talking about for a little while.
Yeah.
And
I feel like all. Oh, sorry.
no, you go, Jim.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like all portions of each team tried to hold their own. I thought, well, in the beginning, though, of course, which was hilarious to me, was the whole both teams gathering up, going opposite, invading jungles for the red buff.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works out quite often,
Mhm.
actually. Which I mean doesn't affect them too bad. Like obviously you
Yeah,
cancel out.
a really interesting point is that Morgana bought some Anathem's chains, and I was so interested in that. I wonder what character did she actually use those
Yeah. What
on?
do the chains do, if I may ask?
It makes them basically more powerful against a specific person on their team, and I want to just know what character were they using it or
I
planning to
swear
use it against.
I would say probably the Viego.
Oh, I was going
Maybe
to say
yeah.
Nami,
Because
just because of the
Viego's the
fact that-
closest thing to the assassin there. If Morgana didn't hit a Q, she was I don't want to say dead, but she was definitely not in a good position.
Mhm. But yeah, there were some definite points where Morgana got really low and just barely made it out of there.
And man,
It's-
I feel like seeing that match. I don't think Azir was the best against, especially against Vex, because her ult kind of does counter, you know, Azir's ult, because if he even pushes a wall against her to try to run away, she can always just ult to get to back to him. It's kind of
Yeah.
unfortunate that is the case, but that's exactly what happened this game too. When he pushed the wall
Mm.
and then like he tried to run away, but he got hit with an R by
I feel like you did pretty good though. So this is the thing is
Oh,
that
yeah.
like there's that. I would still say I'm not disagreeing with you. I would say that it's definitely probably in Vex's favor, but I would say it's probably like a 60-40. Cuz like you could say that like obviously even if she pushes her away, she can ult back in again. But the thing is that also if she ults in, well Azir can also push her back into the tower again. So it can work either way. Now it's still in Vex's favor, just due to she's gonna be the engager, and realistically, she still has
yeah.
the final say.
She's
Mm.
basically
say-
an assassin mage with her whole ult idea being assassin, and then
She's
her
just an
like
AP
whole
Lulu.
kit being
She's an AP Lulu.
basically it's just crazy
After
how
she
she can
hits
just
6.
get in.
Get in, and yeah, and that Horizon's focus really did work. You noticed how much damage she did with that Horizon's focus.
Oh, yeah. A good thing I saw a Sipiter do in mid was there were some good impalings, like a lot of good little strikes against Vex, which I believe actually ended up in a couple of kills for a Sipiter. And near the end portion, you guys probably saw it. There's a lot happening, but that one time that Sipiter did the shield wall, and I believe 4 of RUS, oh my gosh, RUHS's teammates were just flung into tower. Of course, it was end game, and tower didn't do a lot of damage, but I still thought that was a beautiful play.
Yeah, no, that was actually a great ult by a Sipiter in that. That was actually probably one of the best ults I've seen.
Yeah,
Um,
Azir definitely did have potential to make the game in their favor in many points, and he actually did. But
the
but
thing is, he just then he got
one shot.
Well, yeah, I would say he didn't really lose the bets from what I remember. Like
Yeah, he didn't lose to Vex.
he
He
wasn't
just
winning
kind
for
of
sure, but he wasn't losing. Um,
yeah.
but I don't know, things just got back quick. Then he wasn't able to keep up.
Especially with that Olaf coming in, always ganking their lanes and just go like, ah.
Yeah, actually, something that amazed me is that like Cho'Gath going Everfrost, which to be fair, Cho'Gath has a lot of CC, but like at the same time, I'm a little bit amazed there was Everfrost for the mythic.
That Olaf getting a few kills with his Ag is just absolutely insane.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
actually make the entire difference, dude. Those kills made so much of a difference, especially with his Ag skill. It just baffled my mind.
You know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised
Right.
that Olaf didn't go Titanic.
No, that's a good point.
Olaf,
You really think?
Olaf went Blood Drinker, Sterax, Cleaver, and he was building a spear of Visage.
I was also surprised there wasn't a single hole breaker this game, especially by like our top laner or their Olaf. At least maybe
think,
could have
yeah.
built a hole breaker. Would have been very useful actually. For
I
the
think
team.
for Olaf it wouldn't have been as useful because he usually rushed down
Or-
with a teammate. But for
you're right.
York, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think he had any funds to spare because
Yeah,
Olaf,
I know. I saw. I'm looking at his thing, and I'm like, yeah, he probably didn't have enough money for it.
Yeah, because the thing is that Olaf is kind of like, well, not Olaf, sorry, Hullbreaker. It's kind of weak when it comes to fighting. Like even in the 1v1s, yeah, it helps you out in the 1v1s a lot, but like, what are the chances that you're in a 1v1? Not to mention he's 4-8. So like, will it help? Yes. Will it be the deciding factor whether he wins or loses? I think he was still too behind.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So I see what you're saying. I think it was just a little bit too far behind and had too little.
Yeah, definitely too far behind to build hole breaker. I was just surprised I didn't see one this game because he like when the last few matches that I played with him, he really likes going hole breaker.
Yeah, Hullbreaker is a really good item for York because that's one of his impressive attributes. Is that he can really demolish towers like really quick, especially with Hullbreaker. So it was pretty surprising, but
I guess that's a. That's just the game. No, not really. I think that's a wrap.
What about you, Jet? Anything else
You
want
to
to
have
mention?
any other comments?
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to suggest, one thing I noticed is looking at the end game stats here. I did notice that RUHS got at least like a 50+ kill lead on minion kills. So I don't know if that's just because they had more time because they got early kills and then got more minions. That's a lot of gold.
Jack, did you just whip out the calculator right now? We were like, doing math. Do math.
He whipped out the calculator, boys. Yeah, so.
Well, no, I'm just looking at the what is it called? The end game stats on Tyler's screen.
So
like,
what? I think he's eyeballing it. Yeah. So what's
That's
so
a little
something
over 50, bro.
Yeah. So what happens is when you start losing is that you won't have as much time to farm for one because your teammates are most likely dying, or two, you're getting pressured too hard, and you're losing CS on the tower. I guess one could have kept farming, but at the same time, that's like, there's only like a good, I would say at best, this is me being generous, a 10% chance that would have paid off.
Yeah.
Because chances are his teammates are going to be dying and he'll actually get farther behind.
I mean, just look at the Caitlyn. The Caitlyn is a prime example of there was no way they were coming back from it. The Caitlyn had 192 CS, and that's already like a lot.
Yeah, that's about a 7 CS a minute, I believe, which isn't bad.
Isn't bad.
That's actually pretty good considering bot lane was more or less always in a duel. Well, yeah, that's
I
what
guess that-
usually happens when one team gets behind. They can't see us. Especially, I didn't even mention this. Like, I mentioned that they'll get pressured, but also the jungle basically isn't an option. Most of the time, the enemy will be invading jungle because they know they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So they're also gonna be losing jungle CS. So yeah, that was a great point you brought up. But in this situation specifically, I don't think they could have done much here, in terms of CS.
Very true.
But yeah. Actually, I want to mention one more thing before we go. And this is more
Oh,
of just
alright.
like something.
Nitpick.
Actually, if you have you noticed anything about the end of gold? The
The
gold.
gold is actually fairly. It's not like over. It's not too far away from each other. It's like
Actually,
a couple thousand away.
that is that. I think the only reason that's the case is because of shutdowns. But even then,
Oh,
the difference is actually pretty major. Looking at
Well,
this,
no,
I
I'm
can
looking at a
see
specific character in specific. A specific
Oh.
character in specific.
from like
Is it
Nami to
the mid laner, right?
No, look at the Morgana. She has more gold than anyone on Team Guajome.
oh,
You're
that's a
right.
good point.
But that, yeah, because she's allowed to like CS a lot more than, of course, because she has a great wave clear. Like compare that to Nami.
Well,
Like,
that's
her
true,
wave
but she
clear is
only
just
has
insane.
41 CS, which that's a lot for support. But at the same time, it's not like she started giving up
I
on
mean,
just like giving it
she
to her
has
ADC.
she has a lot of kills too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that like there's obviously some reason she has all that gold, so she got it all from kills and assists. So that really
That's-
just proves to you how often she was in the match.
Yeah, Morgana has 24 assists, more than anyone else on the team.
She was
Yeah,
three out of
crazy.
four. 3 out of 4 fights, or 3 out of 4 enemies that have been killed, she contributed to.
Yeah, it's
So-
just like that.
Yeah, but that's about it. Any
That's
any
about
last
it.
things?
No, that's it for
I guess
me. I
Alright,
said
thank
everything
you
I
guys
wanted to
for
say.
watching, and
Tune
hope
into
you guys
this.
had a great time.
And to those future people, I did not say anything.
Oh my
I did
gosh,
not have
shut
potty
up
mouth,
about
alright?
this.
Please,
We
please,
can do
Yeah,
this
don't
next
ban
time.
me.
make sure there are
Don't
no
cancel
more
me, please.
technical difficulties. You all have a wonderful day and enjoy your spoopy October. Until next time.
And then
thank you,
maybe
Tyler.
next time we would
Thank
also
you,
have a
Damien.
title card, an actual title card this time.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Damien, for having.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, see you guys later.
Bye.